Eating. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to jump into the segment for the second part of our working session, real quick. And this will be good. This will be very, very good. All right, all right. Let's give everybody else another 1 minute, and we will get started real quick. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, all right, all right, all right. So last week we went through the top six. So let me quickly pull together 6 to 7 to 12 today. 7 to 12, and I'll share it with us as a team. 7 to 12. I'll share 7 to 12 with us. 7 to 12. I think we already have it here. All right, let me send that to the group real quick. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's give everybody else 1 more minute and we get started. 7 to 12. All right, I'll share that document with us. And I would also share, let's see, the most recent one. Excel. Okay, yep, we got this one. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Final minutes to wrap this up. Final minutes for everybody. I'm going to share with us in the WhatsApp group real quick. Also, most recent version of our AI comment. Okay, I think we have more of us here now, so we can get started. Let's see how many of us want 12. Okay. All right. Everybody else would meet us and join us. You know what? I think I need to share this with let me share with some other folks that are not part of this community so that they will not, they've been pinging me. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute to get some other guys that have been on my neck to share the Zoom call. Remember again, folks, we never, uh, we never just share any Zoom call with you outside of our platform. So beware of any malicious actor, please. But for the purpose of, all right, give me 1 second. Let's get more people so that they can have access to this. Remember again, please, we'll never call you to give us a pin. Beware of scammers. Be mindful, please. Okay, just to make sure we're good. All right. I think I've shared it enough. So let's get started, people. All right, let's quickly jump into this real quick. We have a timeline so that we can just be out of here in a bit. All right, thank you everybody once again. So if you remember last Saturday, what we did was, let me share my screen. We went through this document, and ladies and gentlemen, please embrace this because this is a big deal, really. So what will happen is that many times you'll be asked to assess different environments, right? And you can easily tell based on this guy's response, you can give them a scorecard. Last week we did 1 to 6. Today I want us to go through this document. I'll change it version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think, yeah, we have it up to this. I want us to go through this document real quick. This one, version control system log, reports on model verification, secure code. So let's look at the documents from, I think this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's go through those 12 documents real quick. Then I'll make us go back and work on it in your group, okay? All right, let's quickly go through the first document. Please go to the document I shared with us in the on the WhatsApp chat. So I shared document 7. Let's start with that, everybody. If you guys can see my screen, I'm sharing document 7. Please do me a favor and just give me thumbs up. If you can see my screen, I'm sharing version 7. Give me a thumbs up if you can see this document, version control system log. If you can see that document, give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. If you can, okay, excellent. Okay. And it's in the WhatsApp group. Please pick it up. All right. So this is version control. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about version control, in case you don't know what this is, don't overthink it. Version 1, version 2, version 3. That's what version control is. The reason we make sure we have a well-defined number is so that there's no confusion. So if you tell me, hey, this document is version 1, I'm expecting the next one is either 1.1, 1.2, or is it 2? Whatever your naming convention is, just keep it consistent so that there's no confusion. That's why we do version control. So in this case, there's version control system log. System log is just all the logs of activities you've done in the system. As we are working today, right now, as we are talking, Zoom is capturing our system log. So if there was a potential breach, their forensic team can go back and trace it and check all the activities of our log. They can actually do it. All right. So that's all it is really, a way for us to track things. So if you look here, you can see here they kind of defined, in this case, they give us an example of history of changes. Now, they said cryptographic hash. And anytime we see this, we're just saying in terms of how data encryption has been captured all through the process for each of the users. For example, you can see here, John Doe. You can see the cryptographic hash. You can see another day, James Smith. It identify what they did. So in reality, we can go into the details of what they did. So what you are expected to do is to ask if they have a version control system. That's all you're looking for. It's not your place to say you are checking the details of the ash or what's going on. Remember, your role is to check it from a compliance point of view. Do they have it? And does it make sense to you? This is what typically should look like. Now, of course, they might have variation in ways they arrange their reports. That's fine. But this is typically what it will look like. These are the things you're looking for. It has the name, the date, the description, the cryptographic hash. The information is there. So that's really what this document is about. You can see it gets even into the details to tell you the actual version. You can see here, this is where the version comes in. You can see version 1.0, blah, blah, blah. So this is, now one thing I would make you remember is every environment is different. So always check their policy and procedure around version control. So don't think because it's 1.0 here, 1.11, some people will just say 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, whatever their version control guideline is, we just follow it. So it's not a big deal, okay? Everybody would have their guideline. This is the guideline these guys have. Somebody else will have a different one, okay? So not a big deal at all. All right, you can see here also, they have a history analysis here. You can see hash verification here. So this is just a good example you can leverage. Remember again, every company will be different. So that's really for the 07. Now let's go to 08. Now, for those of you that don't know what we're sharing, we've sent some document to our WhatsApp group. If it's not your WhatsApp group, don't stress, it's no big deal. Go pick it up in the learning management system is already there. So we have all the information there. So don't worry about it. We have it there already. So go pick, let's go to another one, 08. 08 is, let me share that one real quick so that we can see it. Now, the reason I'm sharing all these documents is because tomorrow you might get a role to go do an AI compliance analyst role, to go and quickly analyze how a model is. I want you to be able to say, yes, you can do it. Your role is, somebody asked me a question earlier on and said, oh, you know, now remember again, most, no, okay, I like that. Somebody asked me a question earlier on that, how do I check and analyze the biasness? Well, that's not your role. You're not going to go and analyze. Do they have a biasness report? And how do they do it? They should have a report that they've analyzed and you've seen the report. That's what you're looking for. You're not the one going to run that because most time they use very complicated analytic tools to run it because they're going to run the model itself, the data around it, run analytics around it. Now, I'm not aware of, because remember it's new, I'm not aware of any tool yet that I can say, oh, well, it's a popular tool used to run for biasness because you're going to get their data, the kind of data they use. Some of the data you can, if it's data you can analyze with Excel, you can quickly do it. But most times, if it's a huge model, then you have to use tons of analytic tools to analyze it, okay? But yours is that, did you guys do it? If the answer is yes, give me the report to see it. So that's what we're looking for in this case. Somebody asks another question. Okay, somebody say, how do I know the data management system they are using? Now, one thing I know for sure, if you are using a large language model, then I know you are using probably a data lake. You are using a huge database somewhere because those are very massive files. And let me tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are not aware, you can download a large learning model yourself today. You know, if you are part of my AI community, we've used the tool before. Okay, remind me once we are done today, I'll quickly show you guys one tool we can use. But before you do that, it's a very large file. So make sure you have space in your system. So you can download your own ChatGPT large learning model 3.5, 4.40, 4.0. You can download it yourself today, and start modifying it internally to your own business if you want to. You just have to have enough space. Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. Really. That's really available right now. All right, let's quickly share our screen because you guys are going to go get busy in a bit. All right, we have 30 minutes for you guys to do your thing. All right, let's look at this. Reports on model verification process and consistency check. So what you need here is that the model being run, was there a verification and consistency check done? So this is what it looks like. You know, what you need from them is give me a report. They'll give you the report if they've done it. So look at what they did here. They would have data verification, the model training validation, the evaluation itself, the cross validation. They will give you information on what they did. You are not the one doing that data validation. You are not a machine learning engineer, right? You are just making sure they are following the guideline and the steps to do it. All right. So if you ask me, oh, how do you go in and start verifying it? No, that's somebody else's job. If they need to do validation, even if you're a programmer, somebody has to test it, right? Before you guys go live or deploy it. So they should have done that. You expect them to have done it, then they should provide you reports on the result of what they did. If they say they didn't do it, then that's a gap for you because you are going from a compliance angle, right? You're not a tester of large learning model. You're not testing the model. That's not your job, right? Your job is to make sure they're in compliance. Does that make sense, folks? I hope it does. Let me repeat. Your job is not to say you are going to test the model because that's somebody else's job. You're not a machine learning engineer, right? That's not your job, right? You're a compliance analyst. That's what we are pushing ourselves to. But you know what you're looking for, the sample of what you expect them to have done, and that's why we show you a sample of what they should have done. Okay. All right, cool. So this is the kind of report you want them to do, and they should have a summary of the findings. They should tell you the model, these are the things you want them to give you outcome of the result of what each of those tests they've done and what it should look like in general. And that's what you're saying here, all right? So you can use this as a guideline to kind of say, okay, look at the outcome, look at the recommendation. So this is what I want to see. If they have something like this, then I feel comfortable that okay, they've done their due diligence. I feel comfortable to sign up on this because they've done it. So which is good. So I hope this is, you focus on this. That's your job. This is your job. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. That was 008. Let's quickly pick 09 because I need to put you guys in your room soon. Secure code report. Let me share this one real quick again. All right. And in case you're asking, this document has been shared already, so don't worry, you have it already. So what this is saying is that there's what we call secure code practice. I'm just saying for your large learning model, did you guys follow secure code review? All of the integration, the coding, was there static analysis? These are things I'm expecting they've done. And they should have results. If they don't have results to show they did this test, then I'm worried. Now, for those of my guys in cyber, you would understand some of this. If you've taken my deep class, we call this OWASP 10, some top 10 vulnerabilities out there. I expect them to check it too in the process. So all you need them to do is they should give you a copy of the report, a similar report like this, right? Uh-huh. Now, in this case, they also have a manual review. This is what it looks like. Then they would have remediation action, meaning what is their plan to fix all the issues they identify. The good thing is that there are some tools out there that can actually do some testing here, but there are so many tools out there today. I don't think there's a champion yet that we can say is the main industry leader at this point. Maybe in another 1 year or 6 months, we might have a clear leader, but for now, I don't think there's a clear leader yet. So, all right, let's see another one. All right, somebody said, okay, I like this. What if my organization is using a third party like OpenAI or AWS Bedrock and building application on those? How can be accessed? The building in this case, on this top. Absolutely. Now, if I'm doing an assessment on a third party, I'm going to follow the same guideline. I'm going to ask them if they have done every one of these key area, and I will specifically do a test of their AI light learning model. It's the same thing I'll do, but I'll narrow it down to do an assessment of what they currently have. And if they have it, they'll send it to you anyway. If they have a copy of all of these documents and evidences, they will give it to you. If they don't, because it's a new thing, I would definitely want to do a quick assessment, except they have an independent report that shows somebody independently did an assessment of their AI model. If the answer is no, then probably I want to do it. I'll just do a quick one and I'll see what they have and what they don't have. I will do it because it's still new for everybody, so I'll do it personally. All right, let's quickly take another one. 11, oh, sorry, number 10. Let's do 10. Then you guys can quickly get to your groups and do the quick assessment. Let me show you guys. Let's share this one real quick. All right. Please make sure this is the meat of everything we are doing. So make sure you're part of this. Result of static code analysis and code review. So most environments will still do a static code analysis. Very important, because the whole idea of this is to scan for potential vulnerabilities from a security point of view. So yes, you have all this large learning model. You've downloaded them to your system in your company. Did we scan it to make sure there's no vulnerability? That's what you're doing, really. And they will just give you the report. Now, don't ask me, well, am I going to be the one scanning it? No, no, I mean, you can't do everybody's job, right? It's not your job. Yours is compliance analyst. Have they done it? Give me this report of what you did. That's it. You're not going to be the one. If you're the one doing it, then you kill yourself because that will be a lot of work that you're doing everything for everybody. So make sure you understand that it's not just you. Yours is to make sure they've done it. You can see here, this is a very obvious one. The API, which is just the application program interface connecting with other part of the system. If there's an error. So these are basic things that we expect to have a result. You're checking, have they done it or not? So make sure you go through those documents. You'll see that, okay, these are the things you typically would like them to have. And you can feel comfortable that they have it or they don't. All right, let's take the final one. Before you guys jump to your group, I think I gave you 6 to 11. Let me see. How many did I give you guys? Let's go back. 6 to, how many of those model did I give you guys? Let's see the document again. All right, let's take one more. Then you guys can, okay, 7 to 12. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was helpful. Thank you for bailing me out there. All right, let's go to 11. Then the 12 one. So when you guys discuss at least you have an idea of what we've talked about, in general, and please on your own, just go through the document yourself. I can tell you one thing, there's nothing stopping you from telling anyone that you can do a quick assessment of their large learning model. You're going to just ask them, I have an assessment template. I'll need some evidences from you. This is what I need. This is what I need. And they'll give it to you. If they don't have it, they'll tell you they don't have that. That's fine. You make a judgment call if they have an alternative to what you request or not. That's it. All right, look at this other one, deployment configuration, documentation, and security assessment. What I'm asking here is that, okay, you're deploying this large learning model. Was there consideration for security? Because this is so important, really. At the end of the day, right? I'm saying, what is your consideration for security? Did you check the configuration of your system and everything for the potential security breaches? So that's what I'm really looking for here. So they will give me the configuration details. And you can see here, for example, the infrastructure is hosting the large learning model, right? That's what it's doing here. The operating system, the network. So I'm making sure that, look, all your stuff, do we have a report to show it is good or not? Now, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here, all of those things that we listed, this is the report to show, okay, we are the finding or no finding, pass, pass, pass. Everything looks good. The firewall configuration, because don't forget, even though it's a large learning model, it's still deployed to your IT enterprise. The firewall, the network security, the encryption, all of those things are still part of the process. So you're still checking it. What your role is did they do it or not? And give me evidence of what you did. And this is a sample of what they should provide. It might not be in this format, it might be a report, but it should have element of what you're seeing here. All right. So that's really the final one before we jump to our group real quick. Number 12, let me quickly share that real quick again. Number 12, then you guys jump to your group. I'm looking forward to that already. So in your group, I mean, the number 12 is network penetration testing report. This is just a report to show that we simulated an attempt to exploit or find vulnerabilities within your large learning model. That's it. So we're attacking the system legally to see if there are potential vulnerabilities. And if you notice here towards the end, this is the report. For example, open port was a weak password. You can check, if any of this flags out as an issue, then you call it out immediately. You can see this is what I expect them to give to me, and but that's what I would ask them to definitely provide. If they have it, then we can pick it from there. But anyway, so where do we come in now? I've shared the documents with you, but let's look at what I want us to put our energy and focus on real quick as a team. Let's quickly come back here and I will share this in the group again in case for some of us that don't have this document, let me share it in the group. So check the WhatsApp if you don't mind real quick. Let me see. You guys will see me just add the document there in the WhatsApp group. All right, my WhatsApp went rogue on me. Okay, now I find it. So, all right. So if you guys go to the WhatsApp, I think I shared already, but you can see I made some slight updates. So you can just take a look at it, open it. So what I want us to do quickly in our group, if you don't mind, just quickly go to your group and let me show you what you guys to do real quick. All right. So look at this, everybody. So we have the ones in blue. Just give me an assessment. Look at the response this business gave us and tell me what you guys think. For example, I asked them, let's say their response was there's strong version control and integrity check are in place. Okay, so what do you guys think we should give them? All right, because they said they have strong in place, I'll probably give them 3 year. For number 9, they said general effective, but occasionally discrepancies are noted during rapid deployment. That's bad to me. I'll probably give them 2 year. So you can see that if you go to the chart here, it's showing, okay, model version and integrity is 2.5. So if I'm to look at the weakness here, I can easily say this is a big one already. Okay, so if this makes sense, because remember, if you are not in any group, we have 15 groups. If you remember your group the last time, just jump to your group. If you don't remember your group, that's okay. Just join any group. We have 15 groups. Thank you, Peter. So Peter gave it 4. Let me quickly get us to our group again. We have 15 groups. Join your group. If you, I'll let you choose your group. If you don't choose your group in the next 3 minutes, I'll just add you to any random group. Okay. So let's go and have fun. Just share within your group and just quickly do it together. Okay. I'll be going around the group real quick. Let's do that. We have about 20 minutes. Let's go. All right. I would open the group now. Once the group is open, you will hear some silence. Don't worry. Nothing has happened. You can just go ahead and choose your group. If you don't choose in 2 minutes, I would add you to just any group. Okay. And just have fun, folks. Make sure you are engaged. This is the most, I'm telling you, folks, I'm not kidding you. Especially if you are one of my folks that have taken our cyber GRC before, you can apply for an AI compliance analyst today. A lot of contracts I've seen out there. You can apply today. All right, let's go. Open the group. Let's go. You can join now. The group is open. You can join the group you had before on Saturday. You can go ahead and join now, everybody. Please look at your phone. You are able to join a group. Just join your group. If you don't join in 2 minutes, I would have to add you to just any group. Okay. All right. Just join your group. If not, I will assign you to any group. It's okay. 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 No problem, Brad Charles. You can easily just join any group. Or if not, I'll just add you to a group, no problem. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. All right, welcome back, everybody. Come back, everybody. All right, all right, all right. So, if you don't mind, thank you, everybody. I know, well, if you don't mind, let's have three groups present. Just randomly raise your hands if you don't mind, please. Just present and tell us what you guys observe in terms of what the organization looks like. Show us that report if you don't mind. For all of us, you get a CP for the program. Once you finish, we send a certificate to you, so don't worry. I need to show the hours there. Just remind me to send it to you. All right, over to you, Bree. Go ahead. I need two more people, if you don't mind, please. Just share with us what you. Go ahead, Bree.
Okay, so we had a great group. I think our group is pretty talkative, so we were able to kind of talk it out and come to conclusions together. But our overall score ended up being 3.21.
Do you mind sharing your screen, Bree? Do you mind?
I didn't have the screen.
Okay, okay, got
So
it. Okay.
yeah,
So you
sorry.
guys are 3.1. Okay. Tell me, what was the lowest that you observed?
We said the deployment configuration was the only lowest score that would need
Okay.
attention. We rated
All
that
right.
as a
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if that was your issue, deployment configuration, if I'm your leader, I will ask you, so what next? What are we going to do about it? So make sure we're also ready to tell them remediation plan. If it is low, you have to be able to tell me we should also have a plan. For those of my folks that are in a cyber class, we always have an action plan so that we can show the leadership we have a plan to fix it. Excellent job, Bree. What group were you, Bree?
Group 10 rocks. Woo!
Awesome. Let's give us some love. Awesome. Group 10. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Bree. All right. Let's go to Abdul. Abdul, over to you, please.
Yes, hello guys.
Yeah. And Abdul, if you can share your screen, that would be awesome.
Okay. So I want somebody from my group to share the screen because we are agreeing on that.
What group were you? Okay.
7.
Somebody's okay. All right.
So we started from 7.
If in the interest of time, can they just show the dashboard? Go to the second tab. Yeah. Good. Yep. So I'm curious to see which one did you have the lowest score? All right. So if I'm asking you, if I'm your boss or leader, and I ask you, okay, which one are we in trouble the most? What will you tell me?
The threat intelligence integration.
Okay. So we have threat intelligence integration, then secure development practice. If I were the one, to be honest, I'll be worried because those are two big deals. Secure development practice means the way they are building the model, the security around the coding, the configuration is poor. Then the threat intelligence integration means that, the intelligence gathering, internal, external, is not really effective. So I may be concerned with that for sure. Just give me a heads up. If I was the one making a decision, I would be definitely worried. Okay. All right, excellent job. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can sneak in Samuel. Go ahead, Samuel.
Yeah, let me quickly. Is it
Feel free
okay
to
if I
share
share
your
my
screen,
screen?
please. Yes, please. Yes,
Okay.
we want to see it. And everybody, please give us 5 minutes extra. We'll go 5 minutes beyond the time so that we can have more people present. Okay, go ahead, Samuel.
Okay. Everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Lowest was secure deployment configuration.
Okay.
Which is similar to what the other team did here. This is group 2, team 2. Really worked well together.
No, go out there and walk around. Just walk, not
everybody contributed. So,
You, Mr. Man, are you sure you're doing your Python whatever, please?
Please turn your mic off, please. Please turn your mic off, please. Please turn your mic off.
Sorry.
Yeah, so like you said, remediation would be the solution here, am I right? For configuration.
Yes.
Secure configuration, yes.
Exactly. So, and this applies to all of us. If you identify a problem, always be ready for the potential fix, because I can guarantee you that's what your leadership would expect next. So it's good you've identified the problem. They'll tell you, what do we do about it? Then even prioritize which one should we fix first, right? Very well done. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go to Kati. Kati, if you don't mind, go ahead. Kati,
okay, this is for group 1. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys see my screen as well?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, this is for group 1. So we had a high risk for model versioning and integrity. And the remediation plan we'll have for the organization is to quickly make sure that their model versioning and integrity is in place, tighten up so that they are not vulnerable to attackers,
Yeah.
because that is really important for them to make sure that their model versioning and integrity is well taken care of, and make sure that
Excellent.
all loopholes are also tied and loose ends are also tied as well.
Got it. That's great. Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, that's a very good one. All right, so for everybody, just remember again, the value of what you're doing is you can immediately identify weak areas and provide recommendation. It's such a big deal, because immediately you add value. You tell them areas you've seen potential weakness, and this is what they can do to fix it immediately. All right, very well done, folks. Thank you so much. We try to keep to time.
Thank you.
All right, somebody said, I like this question. Thank you, Kathy. Awesome job. And let's give it up for Kathy, Bree, Samuel. I think I missed someone else. Apologies, but excellent job, folks. Let's give them some love. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Somebody, let me take one question. I'll be out of here. What is driving the scores? What are the noted gaps? So if you're part of our class on Saturday, really the ranking is 1 to 5. We use CMMI score. It's just a scoring system where 1 means it's bad, 5 means they are really good. So we can use our judgment. It's a judgment call. There's a sample of it. I can share that document with us so we can see the CMMI score ranking just for your personal. And honestly, people use different ranking. So it's not really, that's not the only one out there. Just like when you go to a doctor, they'll ask you on a scale of 1 to 5, how do you feel? It's the same thing, the same format, right? So that's all we got. Please keep showing up, keep adding value to yourself. One thing we are trying to do, maybe sometime along the line, I want you all to be our AI community to learn AI tools. We're coming up with a program along that line too. I'm still thinking about it. We'll do like a 30 days challenge every day, 30 days, 30 days. I mean, daily we'll learn a tool, and I'll tell you one thing, in those 30 days, for most of us, our lives will change. Your thinking, your efficiency professionally will be the best decision in your life. I think, honestly, I know because I do a program called AI and You, and I know how much it has changed my own. I'm different. I can't think or roll the way any other human think, really, because I think efficiency. I've seen tools do crazy, amazing stuff. Before we go, let me show you guys the tool I promised to show you guys. And it's called Jan, Jan. And this is one of the tools we'll show in that program. Make sure you're part of it. It's amazing. We're still thinking about the modality of it, but this is the tool. You can download, a large learning model. That's the beauty of it. You can download any model, the open source model out there. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, look at the models out there, Mistral, Solar Slab, OpenAMs, and they are pretty solid. Of course, the only thing is that just remember you need big space, about 5 GB or so. So, but you can download a large learning model yourself today, and you'll be using it from your laptop. You don't need to log into, ChatGPT. And I'll post this in our group so that you guys can have access to it also if you want to. And make sure you're part of the AIU. All right, that's what we got for tonight. Show up on Saturday. It's going to be explosive. A great one. We'll get in from 12 to maybe towards the end on Saturday so that you would have access to all the materials and you can easily go do assessment yourself and just keep showing up. God bless. We'll talk soon. Some of you asked me about the upcoming Cyber GRC class. Yeah, that class kicks off August 3rd, I believe, on Saturday in the next, August 3rd, yeah, on Saturday. So if you want to be part of that, just go ahead and register. Registration is on already. And we'll see you guys later in the week. God bless. Bye-bye. Take care, everybody. Thanks for presenting. My presenters were, you guys are awesome. And thank you, everybody. Very, very interactive session. Go back to those documents. Just enjoy it. Thank you, everybody.